Stop waiting, start doing. How to create your own motivation. There's a silent thief that robs dreams not with a bang, but with a whisper. I'm just waiting for the right moment. For many, this waiting game feels justified, a lull before the storm of greatness. Yet too often, the right time becomes a mirage that keeps moving further away, leaving behind a trail of unfulfilled ambitions and deferred dreams. The truth is simple and powerful. Motivation isn't something you wait for. It's something you create. The illusion of spontaneous inspiration. Most people believe motivation is like lightning. It strikes suddenly, propelling us into action with energy and clarity. This romanticized version of inspiration keeps us trapped in inaction, endlessly scrolling through inspirational quotes, watching motivational videos, and fantasizing about our future selves. But here's the reality. Motivation doesn't precede action. It follows it. If you wait until you feel like it, chances are you'll wait forever. Consider any successful athlete, artist, entrepreneur, or writer. Rarely do they leap out of bed, consistently eager to train, create, or work. What sets them apart is not an endless reserve of motivation, but the discipline to begin, especially when they don't feel like it. Over time, action builds momentum, and momentum fuels motivation. Why we wait. Understanding why we wait is crucial to breaking the cycle. Often the delay is disguised as perfectionism. I'll start when I have the right tools, knowledge, or plan. Fear of failure. What if I try and fail? Better to wait until I'm sure. Comparison paralysis. Others are already doing it better. Why bother? Comfort addiction. It's not urgent. I'll start tomorrow. These excuses are clever in their subtlety. They sound rational, even responsible. But in truth, they protect us from growth. Growth is uncomfortable, uncertain, and often messy. But it's also the soil in which all success is rooted, the myth of the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Life doesn't come with neatly labeled windows of opportunity. Waiting for external circumstances to align, a new year, a new job, a burst of inspiration, only serves to reinforce procrastination. In reality, the best time to begin is almost always now. The perfect moment isn't something that arrives, it's something you create. When you take that first small step, you send a powerful signal to yourself. I'm in charge. I'm not waiting. I'm doing. Start before you're so ready. The most transformative progress often begins with uncertainty. Think about learning a language, launching a business, writing a book, or pursuing a new career path. If you wait until you're ready, you'll likely never start. Readiness is a myth, a socially acceptable form of procrastination. Instead, start with what you have, where you are. Progress is not linear, and you don't need the full map to begin the journey. Taking action in the face of uncertainty builds resilience, creativity, and, crucially, self-generated motivation. Discipline. The bridge between goals and accomplishment. While motivation feels great, it's fleeting. Discipline, on the other hand, is dependable. When you replace the question, "Do I feel like it?" with "What needs to be done?" you shift from emotional decision-making to intentional living. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, emphasizes that habits, not bursts of motivation, shape our lives. Small, consistent actions done daily compound over time to produce extraordinary results. One push-up becomes 10, then 50. One page written becomes a chapter, then a book. It's not the grandeur of the action, but the consistency that matters. Build a system. Not just a goal. Goals are important. They give direction. But without a system, a structure that supports consistent action, goals become wishful thinking. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like "I want to get fit," create a system. I will work out for 30 minutes every morning before work. Systems are powerful because they eliminate decision fatigue. They anchor your intention into your routine, turning effort into habit. Moreover, systems keep you moving even when motivation wanes. On days you don't feel inspired, your system carries you forward. The power of tiny wins. One of the most effective ways to generate motivation is through the pursuit of tiny wins. These small victories, making your bed, writing 100 words, choosing a healthy meal, reinforce a positive feedback loop. They remind you that you are capable, in control, and moving forward. Each completed task, no matter how small, releases dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. This neurochemical reward encourages repeat behavior. In essence, action breeds motivation, which breeds more action. Identity-based change. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to change how you see yourself. Instead of chasing outcomes, I want to run a marathon. Focus on becoming the kind of person who takes the right actions. I'm a runner. When your actions align with your identity, consistency becomes natural. You no longer need to muster motivation. Your behavior flows from your self-image. The question becomes not, what do I want to achieve, but who do I want to become? The role of environment. Your environment either supports or sabotages your efforts. If you surround yourself with distractions, negativity, or unproductive routines, even the strongest intentions will struggle to take root. Design your environment to nudge you toward action. Keep your workspace tidy and inspiring. Eliminate digital clutter and unnecessary notifications. Surround yourself with people who encourage growth. Create triggers, like laying out workout clothes the night before, to cue action. Motivation thrives in a supportive ecosystem. Curate yours with intention. Embrace the messy middle. Every journey has a messy middle. The phase where the novelty is worn off, results are slow, and self-doubt creeps in. This is where most people quit. But it's also where transformation happens. Understand that motivation will fluctuate. There will be days when progress feels invisible, when resistance is high, and when quitting feels tempting. These moments don't mean you're failing. They mean you're growing. When you expect the messy middle, you're less likely to be derailed by it. You'll realize that motivation is not the spark, but the result of showing up again and again. Final thoughts. You are the catalyst. Stop waiting for permission. Stop hoping for perfect conditions. Stop depending on a mythical burst of motivation to get started. You are the catalyst. Your actions, not your intentions, shape your destiny. The smallest step forward is infinitely more powerful than the grandest plan left untouched. The world doesn't need more dreamers waiting. It needs more doers daring. So close the tab. Shut down the endless scroll. Stand up. Take one small action. Right now. Write one sentence. Go for a walk. Make the call. Open the book. Begin. You'll be amazed at what follows.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you like videos like this. Thank you.